Welcome to What Sold This Week on eBay for the final week or so of June 2021. The first thing we sold this week was this little Burger King Kids Burger King Kids meal toy. It was Scud, the dog from Toy Story. And I paid $1.25 for it. I listed it February 2nd. It sold June 22nd for $8.49 plus shipping for Scud. I thought that was pretty cool. Next, there's Mabel's Whorehouse. This mug was stolen from there. Well, actually, I bought it at Goodwill. Double green stamps on there. $1.29 I paid for this mug. Was it a Fire King? Nope, it was Anchor Hawking, not Fire King. Let's see, I listed it June 16th. It sold June 22nd, so just a few days later for $20 plus shipping. It actually sold quicker than I thought it would. I might have priced it too low. Alright, next. This is unless you're prepared to hold on to these for a while, I would not list these. I've sold a few of them over the years, but typically they take quite a while to sell. And this is just a mixer glass for whiskey sours and such. And 65 cents I paid for this. I listed it June 30th, 2020. So a year later it sold on the 22nd for $9.98 plus shipping. So, plus shipping makes it okay. Next. These are some Harlequin intrigues I picked up. They say larger print on them, so if you're gonna pick them up, make sure you look for the ones that say larger print, or even large print. But don't get the regular ones. I don't think they sell very well. So anyway, I paid 33 cents for this lot. Again, that's the other thing with buying them is I get them uber cheap when I get them, or I don't get them. So that's just me though. I listed them June 18th. 5 days later, they sold on the 23rd for $11 plus shipping. $11 plus shipping on these 6 Harlequin books. That works for me. Next, I'm liking that. This is just an old booklet for a Casio calculator, some kind of a power graphics calculator or something. I'm not exactly sure. I just had the booklet. Anyway, I didn't pay anything for it. I don't know where it came from. But I listed it January 21st. It sold June 24th for $6.99 plus shipping. Next. It's a Lawnmower Tire. I got this I believe at Walmart quite a long time ago. They were clearanced out. I bought a whole bunch of stuff from the garden center one time years ago. Yeah, I actually paid $5 for it. I had 3 of them. I should have left the third one sit, and just because when people replace these, they replace both, not just the one. But so I had this one. The first 2 they sold fairly quickly, if I remember right. But this one has sat now for 4 years. I listed it August 23rd, 2017. So 4 years later, on June 24th, it sold for $15 plus shipping. So, hey, cool. It was kind of in the way a little bit, though, from time to time. And this is an Niv Thinline Bible. It was, if I remember right, it looked like it had never been used. I mean, it was a really well kept book. I think somebody just got it and as a gift or something like that, and they just never used it. I don't think they ever used it. So I paid $2.49 for this at the Goodwill. I listed it June 16th. It sold June 24th for $21.99. So plus shipping on that. $21.99 plus shipping. Next. And this is an old Landmark book, children's book, Lee and Grant at Appomattox. And I paid $1.49 for this. Listed it March 15th, the Ides of March. And sold it June 25th for $11.50 plus shipping. So, next. Home to Heather Creek. These are guideposts This is a lot of guidepost books. I got these, I believe. Let's see what it says here. Well, it says I paid 50 cents for the lot. I think that I got them. My guess would be that I got them at the one thrift store with that it's a buck a bag for books. So I would almost have to think that's where I got them. Anyway, yeah. So I listed them March 31st. They sold June 25th. I got 35 bucks. 35 bucks plus shipping on those. So that's a good deal. The ab isolator. This thing, I thought it would sell faster, but you know, the guy, I put in the listing that I could give you a cheaper shipping price. That I could probably give you a cheaper shipping price if I just sent the item and not the box. So this guy asked me to keep the box, send him the stuff. So I sent him the ab isolator tool and the videotape and some books that were with it, and he was, I believe, happy. I do believe I got feedback on this one already. So on this one, yeah. So anyway, yeah, $7 I paid for this at the thrift store. I listed it April 19th. It sold June 27th for $32 plus shipping. Next, there we go. Mulinex Regal La Machine 2. Did I part this out? Yep, I parted it out, and the first thing I sold was the base. Was the heaviest part. That's crazy, isn't it? That this part usually in the past has not been the part that sold first, but it sold first, and I don't know if I've sold anything else out of that as yet. I don't think so. Anyway, I paid a buck. I paid a buck for it. I listed it June 22nd, sold it June 27th for $20 plus shipping. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right. What do we got next? Fisher Price Trio. These came out of the Wizard's Castle or something like that. I parted the whole thing out because it just didn't sell as a unit, and I didn't have all the pieces anyway. So I paid 22 cents for this lot of pieces. I forget exactly what I paid for the whole thing, but I think $5, maybe $6. But anyway, I paid 22 cents for this listing. I listed July 28th, 2020, sold June 27th for $10.99 plus shipping on this lot. I've done alright selling the pieces out of this. There's not too much left, I don't think. Franklin's Halloween is the VHS tape. It's still sealed. It was new and sealed. Yeah, so I paid 49 cents for this. Listed it May 24th. It sold June 28th for $13 plus shipping. How about that? And this is, let's see, Let's Live magazine. It's got Chris Everett on the cover. Chris Everett Lloyd, sorry. And I took a best offer of $5 on this one. I got it for free. And it was, let's see, it was listed for, I listed it February 15th and it sold June 28th for $5. And the same buyer also bought this one with, I believe that's Robert Redford on the cover. Yeah, Robert Redford. Yep. And let's see, same numbers. Yep, $5 and all that. So $10 plus shipping for those two magazines. So that worked out. Next, and I paid nothing for them. All right, Naturalizer, pair of Naturalizer Scouts. I think I got these at the Niche. What's it say? Yeah, $2. I got them at the Niche, and I listed I listed these June 5th. I don't do shoes very often. For some reason, sandals I'll pick up because I think because they're easy. Probably because they're easy. That makes it easier. And they sold June 29th for $17 plus shipping. So sweet. And let's see, is this the one? Yeah, there was two of them. This guy bought two letters, had them shipped to his business, and a few days later they were sent back, and they came back to me as return to sender. So the guy was pretty irate that he didn't get it, but I don't know what the problem was there at his place of business that they didn't deliver them to him. But there's nothing I can do about it. So That's not my fault. So I did not try to send them again. It's not worth it to try to send them again, and he needed them right away, so I wasn't going to be able to get them to him in time. They were already late for whatever project he had going, so that was that. So anyway, yeah, so there was 2 of them. I'm going to put this in there as a buck because there were 2 of them. Typically they sell for, anyway, I did get the $5.99 each for the letters, but yeah. Did I? Yeah, they were returned, so I refunded the original cost, but not the original shipping, because, well, I don't do that. Next. That's the other letter. And there's this little Corvette. How cool. A little Tootsie Toy Corvette. Did I run this? I don't think I ran it. No, I just listed it. I didn't put it at auction. I paid 38 cents. A little hitch was broken off the back of it. There's a hitch on the back of these. It was broke off. If it hadn't been for that, I would have priced it probably around 10. But since that was broke off, it came in the same lot as that car from last week that sold for $42. So, I was already in the money on the whole thing. I paid $5 for the whole bag, so yeah, it was cool. So this was 38 cents for this car. Listed June 11th, sold June 29th for $4 plus shipping. $4 plus $4. All right, next. And this is it's just a box car. There was a box of HO train stuff at the niche, and I pulled out several train cars, several of the cars, and the tracks, and I listed the tracks, I listed the cars. I've sold a couple of the cars. I paid $15 for the box of trains, and then I took what was left, which, I mean, there was some engines in there, but I couldn't really test them to see if they were working or not. And there was some dummy engines and a bunch of other cars and some other stuff, in there. So I took it all over the niche. I took it all over to the shop. I put $30 on it, and they were there a couple days, and the box sold for $30. So I was good with that. I doubled my money, plus I have this other stuff that I did list. So this particular one, let's see, I wrote down here that I paid $1.50 for it, but as you know, the whole box was already paid for, but paid for itself at the shop. So listed it June 26th. It sold June 29th for $8.99 plus shipping. So that was good. That was cool. I'm not sure if I sold. I think I may have sold another car, but not this particular week. So next. And this is what this was sold as a replacement part that sold here. What was it? There was 2 of them. I'm not sure what they were, but there was 2 pieces that sold out of this lot. I am thinking it was, I don't know. I didn't mark it down. I just said ×2. So whatever it was, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it was the wrenchy looking yellow thing up there in the corner, and something else. Anyway, so I paid, so I have to fix this. This is actually going to be 0.08 cents instead of 0.04, since there was 2 of them. So I listed these April 9th last year. These 2 pieces sold June 30th for $7.98 plus shipping for the pair. Okay, next. Oh, this is the other one, I guess. Yes. And then these Princess House glasses, 2 of them, 10 ounce. I paid 20 cents for these. Where did I get these for? My guess, I'm thinking I must have got them at the niche. I think I got them at the niche. They have a shelf of clear glassware and coffee mugs and all this stuff for $3. $3 for a grocery bag full of stuff. So I probably parted that all out. So I got these for 20 cents. And is that how it worked? Or maybe not. Yeah, because it says here I had three lots, and all 3 lots are sold now. But I think I sold the other ones before. Anyway, January 23rd I listed these 2, and they sold June 30th for $16 plus shipping. So keep that in mind. The glasses, the Princess House glasses are usually, I mean, to me, that's worth it. 20 cents to 16 bucks, that's worth the sale right there. They're not hard to pack. I mean, bubble wrap and maybe some that stiff brown paper, but mostly bubble wrap, and you're good to go, so it doesn't take long. It's pretty simple and easy. So, those are not a problem to ship. So, next, these are Burwood. I think it became Homeco. Burwood did. It was bought out or something. Became Homeco later on, but yeah. Anyway, these let's see. There's a pair of them, little sparrows, wall plaques. 38 cents I paid for these. Listed them June 18th. They sold June 30th for $6. $6 plus shipping. And those probably also, I would guess that they came in a bag lot somewhere. And aren't they cute? Little candles. I got these at the thrift store, and they're little candles with little blow mold pumpkin heads on them. And they were, you guessed it, they were 25 cents a piece. I couldn't believe it. I was very surprised. But for $1, I decided to pick them up. I listed them June 10th. They sold June 30th for $30 plus shipping. $30 plus shipping. That was good. That was a good sale. And next and last, the last thing for the month of June, here it is. Hunters of Dune. This is based off of course, the old Frank Herbert books. I think it was Frank. And yes, Frank Herbert. I believe Brian Herbert must obviously be his son, or perhaps even grandson, who has continued on the tradition of telling the stories of Dune. 10 cents I paid for it. I listed it May 12th. It sold June 30th for $3.99. So that was it. That was the last thing I sold. So after my returns and everything, I paid $26.85 for everything that I've sold here. And let's see, my net sales were $319.82. Not an explosive week, but I don't need much more than that to pay my bills. So, actually, I don't really need that much. It gets I might get a little skinnier from not eating if I have too many more of those $300 weeks. But that's okay. The shop really has been making up for it unbelievably well. So, I'm just really excited about sales at the shop. There's some other issues that are clouding the future there, but there's enough things to worry about today, let alone worry about tomorrow. So anyway, we're making money, and that's what this business is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about making money, putting food on the table, paying your bills, and that's what we're doing. So that's good. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry I ranted there at the end, but I do that. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Keep listening, and bye.